Yeah, it really does. You know, I like.
Se inscreva no canal, deixe seu like e comenta o que você achou.
Tougher game for them than the score shows. Heroic could have closed it out earlier, and let's see what happens on Nuke.
Oh, G2 going to start off rushing ramp. Tessa's here. Dual Berettas get nothing done. Kicksam rotates in and makes out like a bandit with a trade kill there to find the 4v4. Dropping down lower, they want to try and fight for B. Clean shot from Honesty, and he will secure the second as well. He can really do it all. Will that be enough to keep G2 in it? In the 4v2, things are looking good for them here in this pistol round at least.
What was it, 17-win streak that we saw broken back in the first season of Pro League last year? It was Fnatic to break it. G2, though, need to return to their former glory, and right now this pistol round is going swimmingly. Nikodos has had a fantastic series. There's no doubt about that. I think that's, you know, we knew Nerds was the real deal when he joined this team. Hoped he'd be able to keep it up with his previous coach, Asor, but I think the question was Nikodos, and he has delivered in spades. Surely a dead man here at the end of the round. He's taking them all out with him. Oh my, Nikodos. It's only for style, but style is there.
Honestly, he's like, guys, please. You know, can we just not?
One more shot. Oh, he just guarantees he dies at the bottom.
Oh, and they're stacking heavy over towards ramp. They've noticed that G2 have got a bit of an affinity for it at the start of this game. They're going to come through with the pressure. Falls immediately with Hut conceded. Kicksan's given free reign in lobby. Next are tucked in, but they're already up on the roof. They'll be able to calm that down the line at least. Right now they should look to maybe chase down Kicksan up here. Just work on isolating this one player who thinks he's in the back line, but in reality he's playing right into their hands. G2 stabilize. 3v2 given over. If Tessez can muster up another magic Deeg shot, that might help massively, but no love found for Tessez. They're going to go ramp right into Nikodos. They're playing right into his hands. This guy's having a phenomenal series, and they're about to discover him on the ramp room. One kill, no more, as m0NESY cuts him down. The two giants of this matchup clash over at the ramp room.
Nico, a rifler to be feared in this position on both halves. They're actually playing wider than the smoke. The spam is perfect. He even sees the AWP on top of the box, so Nerds, no need to reface.
Yeah, can at least use that to smoke off main. Try give them an isolated fight onto Nerds, who's still lurking around in the back of the garage. He'll swing out here, and HooXi is on the receiving end of that. There's no chance at a trade. Really, all the real estate they have is just kind of hinging on getting down Secret. Nexa even spotted back in the lobby. And with 20 seconds left, G2 are going nowhere quickly. This one is written off. They do not want to even attempt it. Nerds doesn't give them a choice. He's going to go hunting for these kills down in Secret. Dropping the AWP, but Hunter will be able to retrieve it at least. That's something for G2. It's a very good round from Heroic here.
The possibility is there. Heroic send Kicksan down the vent, but he's barely surviving from that early spam, and there's a little more later on. Nikodos, the third nade to break the smoke, will be the lucky golden ticket, and he'll take two with it. Want to see a flick. He even hits the zoom again as he takes Nikodos' head out and off. 3-on-4, G2, they're still uncomfortable, but with Kicksan so low, he can't even play for information here in B. He just has to tuck in, try and take one with him on a last-ditch attempt. 30 seconds, G2 will be going for this one.
Yeah, even one kill from Kicksan. There you go. That's worth its weight in gold. The fact he gets away with that, m0NESY's taken into the trade at least, but Tessez still lurks inside of this site. One more man left to get through. Going to hold the vent for the rotate, but Nurse is already down through Secret. Tessez might have been spotted, but they're not able to deal with him, and m0NESY gets boxed in as the last man standing. That fast flank through Secret.
I mean, that's really nice team play from Heroic, right? Like, that's a third HE that you use outside. No way G2 is expecting it. They make a conscious decision to sort of fight for yard, be weak on other spots on the map, ramp.
Annoying shadows in the game. Nuke radio. Got to watch out there.
Yeah, Nuke is a fair few, right?
Oh! I love
shush.
it.
Lobby aggro.
Let's
Rest
go.
of Heroic moving in with him. They
Yeah.
try to offset the pace early here. They know the rifles are coming back out for G2, and they look to get in their heads. They disrupt whatever game plan G2 might have had with instant lobby aggression. m0NESY left in the clutch. How many times have you had to say that today? Nails the first, but where does he go from here? Lobby conceded. Yeah, right. I mean, he's fully expecting them to still be kind of hanging around and fighting for this, and it's only now that the penny's starting to drop. Okay, they've given me the bomb, but that means they're playing back within the sites. And as he moves in, you've got this orb watching outside. Nikodos makes quick work of m0NESY and locks him out of another clutch attempt. Heroic up in the lead, and for G2...
Coming up with a 12-round CT first half. Right now, he is on the money to do that once again.
Oh, here we are, pace change out of G2. They try to bring the heat to Heroic, and no scope from Nikodos. But it's not without its own setbacks. It's just the one and done. A 2-on-3 in the retake here. Money available for Heroic so they can justify giving this a little look in. The util's going to burn Nico out into the open.
Oh, no.
And he even perishes in that Molotov. G2 might get the plant, but now it's even odds, and suddenly Heroic are interested. It's waits back in main. There's a re-smoke in his face, and he tries to react off the back of it. Won't be given anything. Molly misses, falls down the ladder. That could be a bit of a disaster. Heroic might have just looked to save if that Molly came in, but instead they throw themselves out through heaven, and it takes m0NESY with a swift double kill to keep that round in good standing for G2. m0NESY as the one consistency they've been able to rely on. It's great that he's able to keep it going here in this third map. But this one gets real close considering the success that G2 have early. I don't know what happened here. I mean, I know he's worried about getting swung from heaven, but just dies in the fire. And now they look real fearful. And with good reason. Nico and m0NESY, the two players that are actually doing something for G2, both softened up. That kind of takes the bite out of these execs as they move into the B site. TeSeS could disrupt this here and now. Denies the plant. Nico is out with one. Plant just coming in. They won't be able to stop it in time, but the round goes the way of Heroic. Just a few milliseconds too late to getting that bomb down.
Felt like they had it. I'm with you, Harry. That felt like they had the plant just in time. No one even got off the bomb, but G2 a second too late, and it all comes from TeSeS.
Last time they almost got scared in this position. Freaked out by the TeSeS kill at ramp, but Nico is looking to make it happen. A second kill down at lower nerds, trading places, and that's the bomb, but a turnaround from Hunter, and a pivotal kill there. The Tech-9 delivers, Hunter dies falling down, but the bomb makes it. m0NESY even rings out with another, and now it's Nikodos giving chase to Ghosts. A lost round as G2 slip on in, thanks to a keen double from Nico. Ease your way into when those smokes get blown open, instead of, as you pointed out earlier, like when m0NESY's trying to scope on the on the smoke wall for outside. When it's this close, there's just so many angles that you don't get to like pre-adjust to before that smoke blows.
I think, though, this was a good adjustment from G2 when it comes to exactly that, because they saw...
One man down at lower. That's HooXi locked in this fight. The rest of the gang taking some real estate over at Hell. They want to try and join up with HooXi.
He really wants his kill because he knows he's legged him as well. The pistol was out, 20 seconds. They're routing ramp down to B. They're trapping Nikodos in. He thought they were going heaven. Now he's got to deal with this, and he knows he can stop that bomb and win the round. Going for a crazy move, but Nico's going to catch him on the rafters. Doors covered. HooXi kills rotations, and just when you think Heroic have everything they need, it all comes crumbling back down. Low HP, though. Nico still taps out a second shot. TeSeS needs this kill instantly, and HooXi is too far away. He could just stick it for all it's concerned. Smoke fading. He gets off. He freaks out. He fears it. And HooXi comes in for the kill. The captain clutches up for G2 at the end of the half. It is an absolute heartbeater of a round. And G2 hold on 6-6.
Insane numbers from him, and he finally has one teammate switched on in Nico. So let's see Hunter run out on the top side. m0NESY battling for control of the door, and he will secure it. Next, they're out from heaven, lends a helping hand, and m0NESY chases down that last kill. It's a big triple from m0NESY in the pistol as he continues to put his best foot forward here to open up the G2 run in Katowice.
m0NESY unchained. To think he almost lost track of that player in door, and he ends by just leaping into the hut to finish the round. Knows he needs to put his team in his backpack sometimes, and he carries them all the way home from school. 7-6, G2. This is the first map, I think, that we've seen CTs even win the pistols.
Yeah, a great moment for G2 to win both pistols. Eco from Heroic just with the smokes. But to G2, it looks like it's a force.
Ooh. Now the m0NESY 3K.
Easy.
And Nex is just here to mop up the remainders. So one death in the round, but the M4 at least saved out of it.
Or put some pressure so that Nikodos can play on yard.
Oh, they just walk.
Spotted by HooXi though. And death comes swiftly to Nerds. There's the push out from ramp. Bit of aggression in from Hunter as well as he creeps the smoke in the door. Shush, one kill, end of the line. Nikodos never given the room in this one. Lost to the hands of Time out in the yard.
Now he just goes straight secret with the rifle, or maybe not straight, but he goes to secret. Nico is the yard player, and you know, Heroic is trying to put some pressure before they do the smokes outside. He's in perfect position to punish that, as you see here, and at that point the jig is up for Heroic. They don't have utility left to really gain control somewhere else. If you didn't get yard and you spent all your utility, those narrow choke points on...
Only time will tell who this favors, but HooXi just peels off and goes and rejoins his teammates in at the ramp. Tesses with one of these scavenged guns. 30 seconds left to make a move if you're Heroic. And this one is going to be living and dying on the hill of this bomb. Nerds and Shush both eliminated by HooXi. And for Nikodos and Tesses, there should be no win in this one. They've got 15 seconds and a full ramp stack to get past. No more kills for Nikodos. It's all m0NESY all day. 21-9 as he is putting in a world-class performance across this series. And I think, you know, that, if anything, speaks volumes as to both how quiet his team have been and how well Heroic have been playing.
Did Kixer just not know he had the bomb? That seems like the only way that happens, right? Like he just runs out alone with a Glock.
I think it's because Nexa...
Well, they disagree. Right, nice little flank in the lobby. There's a quick A split coming though, so they've got to be fast on this ramp side. Hunter's spray is ugly, but don't worry, there's a backline and there's a bomb dropped as well as the round. Nexa finds a big spray and G2 continue this massive streak.
And the celebration is huge there out of G2. They know how important winning that round was, right? They can feel the momentum picking up. You said G2, when they've got a bit of momentum behind them, so hard to put a stop to. And critically there, after more rifles getting brought forward, this is the back-breaking of Heroic, a team that have been able to long out these games in OT, have been able to compete in OT. This one might get cut short on the back of the money alone, and that's why you see HooXi just exploding in celebration. Oh, Nico arrives on the scene out in the yard.
He's here.
Only the one. Nikodos tries his hand at the double, but HooXi able to drop that hero gun outside. Nerds will at least gain some real estate, but this is something G2 have to be considering in the back of their minds. As to whether or not Nex is going to be prepared for it, that's a whole different factor. He's creeping forward out in the yard, and so this player down low is still not even known about. Nerds now arrives. This is awkward for Heroic, though. They've got one smoke to try and ease the burden of crossing past m0NESY's AWP. I don't know if it's a one smoke kind of cross game right now, boys. Not with the game that he's having. He nails Shush on the cross. HooXi already down at lower, and it's all left on to Kixan. Heroic having to come to terms with the fact that this game has well and truly gotten away from them. Double doors swing open. Everyone watching on, their fingers crossed, praying that Kixan can offer up a 1v3. The weight of the world on his shoulders, and that weight might be too much to bear as Kixan whittled down and moments away from getting finished off here. HooXi will be the one to do it.
He's had a lot of high impact kills in this series, hasn't Hooksy? 3 right there and then, and G2.
It's another round where he looks to get tested with this AWP. Hunter wins a fight in the hut, and m0NESY succeeds on the ramp side, ducking and weaving out of danger, and now he's ready to become the danger. In with the ramp swing, he is the one who knocks here, and he's knocking down Heroic. Just Nikodos left standing, and even though this guy's given us star-studded performances in this series, it's m0NESY that we'll be talking about. G2, 13-6 victory, and it's spearheaded with a world-class, absolutely mind-boggling performance from m0NESY.
What else could you want from this guy? He's in fighting form, back-to-back grand finals at Katowice. G2 looking like a team that might be able to run for another one. They've still got more group stage to play, and we'll have to see Heroic fare in the lower bracket.
I mean, take a bow, m0NESY. What a incredible series from him. Heroic played great CS, put up a good fight, but m0NESY just wasn't going to be denied, especially if you go back to that first map on Overpass. He almost had 40 kills. And G2 stays alive, goes into the next round in the upper bracket.
Watch out, Zywoo. He's coming.